What's up, my archfiends of chaos? This is your king and knight, Vincent Valentine, EX Turk.
Subscribe to Vincent Valentine EX Turk channel.
What's up, this is your king and knight, Vincent Valentine, EX Turk, coming back at you with a brand new video. And, well, I just got back from Japan Fest, so I'm a little bit tired, so if I sound nasally and whiny, or maybe not nasally and whiny, but just, you know, not feeling it. I'm just a little bit wore out. It was hot out there. You know, I had to pay $15 for the tickets. And, well, I had to struggle to gather up money to get out of the Chinese restaurant I was paying for the food. So, yeah, pretty much wore out. And then this move, helping my cousin game over, continue move. So, yeah, pretty much I'm tired. So, if I don't feel like I'm in the zone, that's probably why. So, let's talk about Final Fantasy VIII, since I have not done an 8 subject. And I also like Final Fantasy VIII as well. We're going to talk about Sorceress Edea. Now, could this be, and this is a fair theory, could this be possible that Sorceress Edea could get stronger if she was stayed in the party when she joined the party in that one arc before East Star City? You know, on the way to East Star City, since they need to have a sorceress's help to aid them to get through that one force. I think it's a force. It's been a long time since I played Final Fantasy VIII, and I'm feeling blah. But, you know, could it be possible that Sorceress Edea could actually get stronger? Or should I say Edea Kramer, because at this point, she's no longer controlled by Sorceress Ultimecia. And I'd say yes. She would make easy work of Sorceress Edea, because even though this sounds crazy, Edea was is weaker than Edea. If Edea would have shown her true power. If Edea would have shown her full limit break. Now, I know why they didn't put Sorceress Edea, I know why they didn't put Sorceress Edea in the party when they fought Ultimecia, because this game's about, was more focused about Squall and his father, if you really think about it, because his father defeated Sorceress Edea, and Squall defeated Sorceress Ultimecia, considering, that they're big, Squall and Laguna are big heroes. Pretty much, it's about those two characters. So, if you had someone like Sorceress Edea be in your party, then it would be kind of cheap, considering it'd be an easier win. Now, it'd still be pretty hard, considering Ultimecia is the strongest of all the sorceresses, and not only that, Ultimecia could turn into different forms, which makes her stronger and stronger. But if Sorceress Edea was stayed in the party, and you got to keep Edea Kramer in your party, I'm pretty sure she'd be strong enough to actually be able to easily take out 2 forms of Ultimecia, and pretty much slow down the final form of Ultimecia. Not to mention, she would be able to reverse if Edea became strong enough after defeating Ultimecia, and some of the XP went into Edea. I think Edea could develop strong enough magic to, stop the time compression a little bit earlier, maybe even before the fight with Ultimecia. But then again, this is a fan theory, so I don't expect anyone to take this seriously. But I think it's possible that if she got strong enough for just staying in the party and getting the EXP and the experience, because wizards sorceresses are kind of like warriors in not only RPG but even in folklore. They only get stronger the more times they use their abilities. If a warrior keep battling, they get stronger. If a sorcerer or magic user uses more magic, they get stronger magic as the time goes. And I think it's a 100% possibility that Edea Kramer could have been strong enough to stop the time compression before it was unleashed by Sorceress Edea. since Edea would be easier work. Now, yeah, Squall and them have a hard time, but and remember, Sorceress Edea wasn't that strong, and because Sorceress Edea was locked upon the moon for a lot of years, for a whole bunch of years, so there's no way she, whatever, Sorceress Edea is genderless, but I think the genderless Sorceress Edea, you know, to be politically correct, Sorceress Edea is Z. We'll just call her, we'll call it Z. You know, but nonetheless, Z didn't have enough training because Z was locked up on the moon by Laguna Lore and trapped up there for many years. So Z could not get strong enough, you know, could not be strong enough at all to defeat Squall and them. And Edea was kind of possessed by Ultimecia and fought Squall and them many times, as well as trained with Cypher. So she's got experience from that. Not to mention, even after she got unpossessed, she kind of helped with some of the battle in the Galbadia Garden arcs and stuff like that. So, pretty much, Edea has a lot of experience as it is, both being possessed by Ultimecia and by her own merits as well throughout the whole game. So Sorceress Edea Kramer pretty much would be considered the second strongest sorceress next to Ultimecia, because the third one would have to be Renoa, because Renoa got a little bit of Ultimecia in her, but only little pieces, not enough to take control of Renoa. But nonetheless, Edea Kramer, you know, if she would have stayed in the party, traveled with them, even fought, you know, even, you know, help them fight, you know, help fight alongside them, do everything, you know. Even the filler arcs, like the Odin arc, I'm pretty sure she would be strong enough to be able to stop Sorceress Edea's time compression, though Sorceress Edea was possessed by Ultimecia as well, because Sorceress Edea had a different goal than Ultimecia. So I happen to think that maybe it's possible that that Sorceress Edea could actually be stronger than she was. She could actually end up being the strongest sorceress, even stronger than Ultimecia if she would have stayed in the party, because not only she fought Squall and them, helped train Cypher, and even though that was under possession, she also helped with the Galbadia War. You know, she helped, you know, and then she helped with that one arc before you get to East Star City. If she would have stayed right after East Star City, I'm pretty sure she would end up being one of the strongest sorceresses of all time. Not to mention, if there's any other threat that comes in the Final Fantasy VIII universe, she could possibly train Renoa, since Renoa got a little bit of Ultimecia in her. So she'd be able to get Renoa just as strong as she is, because even though Edea is strong and powerful, remember, Edea is going to get older and age and die like a normal human being, because that's what she is. She just knows magic, you know, as Renoa would be the next generation of Edea, you know. So, and pretty, you know, so pretty much, yeah, I would happen to say that Edea could get stronger being in the party. And that's my fan theory today, and may the crystal be with you.